Hi there, good morning. Beulah, it's okay. Sorry, someone just knocked at the door. Beulah, come on, in. Come on, under here. Good girl. Good girl. Sorry, someone just knocked at the door. And the dog's freaked. Okay, let's see who's on. We've got Anne and Sandra. Good morning, Happy New Year. Even though feels like it's been New Year for a while, this is technically the first coffee and card of 2025. So welcome and hello and happy new catalogue day. Well, I'll go over all this in a minute because there is absolutely loads going on. So Anne's on and Sandra's on. We've got 5 people on. Anne S is here. I'm just going to keep chit-chatting. Kay's on. Loads to go through today, girls. Loads to go through today. Bigger coffee required. Lovely to have you on, K2. Okay, I'm going to get cracking because there is loads. So Happy New Year, Happy 2025. Happy New Mini Catalogue Day. Happy Celebration. Happy Scrapbook Brochure. I haven't printed that out. I've not got enough ink, but the new scrapbook products, most of them, there's a few not available actually, which is slightly frustrating because I was desperate to get them. Happy new scrapbooking products. Happy new online exclusives. Yep, there's those as well. I'm going to have to do a video on my VIP group to go through everything that's happening because there's loads. And happy new kits. There's 3 new kits that have come out today as well. So there's loads going on. Absolutely loads going on. First things first, I have if you've shopped with me in the last 6 months online, you should have had a catalogue from me. However, there's a couple of exceptions. Those who shopped online in December, and I'm waiting for your free gifts. Now, I think UPS should have come yesterday, but in view of the snow we had, they didn't. So I didn't want to send 2 lots of postage. I spend so much on postage, I'm sure you can appreciate. So I was going to send you catalogues with your gift for December. So that affects about 5 or 6 people, I believe. If you've signed up to my launch, 3 of those went out. 5 people wanted the kit. 3 have gone out. I'm waiting for kits. No, I'm not waiting for kits. I've got kits. I'm waiting for products to go with kits again. So I'm waiting for a delivery basically to be able to send everything out, and then I sort of should be up to date. If you would like a catalogue, please drop me an email. Or get in touch with me via Facebook message, and I will get back to you. If you're in the UK and you haven't got a demonstrator, then I will be happy to help you out. And yeah, I think that's it. Keep an eye on. I'm hoping to send a newsletter out today. I'm having an 80% Stampin' Up day today, I would say. I've got most of my work done from my other business that I run. I got a lot of that done yesterday that I don't need to do today. So I'm having an 80% Stampin' Up day today, which is perfect because the snow is, well, it's not the snow today, it's the ice and the compacted snow that's become ice. It's horrendous out there. So please do stay safe if you're struggling too. I'm going to turn the camera around before I get started on this week's card, which is the week 6 of round 44. Just to let you know, next week is going to be a bonus round. I'm going to do a project with some celebration items. So please come along and watch. And then the next round was going to start the week after on the 21st of January. I'm actually delaying that by a week to give people more chance to see if they want to sign up. It's been a bit quiet. And it gives people a chance to see what celebration item they'd like if they want option B. So I'm not going to start round 45 until the 28th of January. So it means there'll be 2 bonus weeks of random celebration projects. So yeah, let's turn the camera around.
And I've got on my desk the catalogues. I can now show you inside. And again, if you haven't got them yet, and I've mentioned I've just sort of mentioned why you might not have them. So I just want to point one thing out about Celebration. For the first time in my 16 years as a demonstrator, the amount required to spend has gone up by £10. And I'll be honest, I'm not surprised. It's always a bit disappointing when prices go up, but I think in view of cost of living and etc., and how things have gone up in general, I'm very surprised that it's taken 16 years for the price to go up. So yeah, I'm not going to go through this mega like intense. I'm just going to highlight a few things. So you now need to spend £55. It's for every 55. So if you get two, if you spend 110, you can get 2 items. So first up, I don't have everything, is this stamp set, which is great for scrapbooking. So any of my scrapbooking friends, and that's going to be a massive focus of mine for 2025, is memory keeping and scrapbooking. That's that one. And then we have a kit which is amazing for teenagers and kids, Rainbow Celebration kit. It makes 6 cards. I've got one here. I'm going to be gifting that to a little friend of mine. And then this one, I can't really show you because I only got one pack and I've divvied them out in my catalogue launch. I've given everybody 8 pieces of the paper and myself 8 pieces, and I've made some cards. Actually, I've got one here that I've not posted out yet, so I can show you some of them. They are 6x6 and they are so fun. Hi Jackie, hey Betty. They are 6x6 and they are so fun. So you can choose these as a freebie. They're great for cutting out. I love that watermelon one. Look at that on the other side. Those are good for cutting out. And there we go. So that's just some of them. I want to show you a couple of projects. I'm just doing a brief overview of the Celebration brochure. I'm not going to do this with the mini catalogue. Also, just to repeat, there's so much happening today. Not only is it new mini catalogue Celebration, there are new online exclusives and new scrapbooking products. Some of them are not available, but they'll be here soon. And also 3 new kits. So it's mama. So I'm going to share with you a couple of projects that I was inspired to do by the catalogue. If you've been in a creative slump, and I have, I'm going to be completely honest. I'm going to lower my camera. I've been in a bit of a slump. I think many things can be a factor. Time of year, time of life. If you're going through any hormonal things, let's just say, and things in general, we can get in a bit of a slump. Christmas can take its toll on people. So I've used this card as inspiration, and here is a little thank you card. The light's not very good today. I'm going to put my big light on. I've got a shadow now, but hopefully they'll like that. There we go. So I've just cut the little fruits out there and done a thank you card. And then what's more exciting, I saw these little pocket cards up here and wanted to have a go at doing these myself. So I've come up with a design, and you can actually get 3 from a piece of A4, and I'm going to show you in a minute how I've done that, because we're going to be doing that on the next coffee and card. But these are like cute little tiny little note cards, perfect for popping some cash in. I hope you like them. I've used the fruity papers. I've cut some bits out. Dead easy to do. And I've used, for all of these simple projects, I've used this stamp set, Simply Said, which I think is £16. It's the perfect one for just simple greetings. It's in the annual catalogue. And then look at this one. It's like the middle of the orange. And then I've done that. Okay, so I've made a couple of little... so I'll be doing these on my launch on Saturday. So that's those. You can get those free. And then this is going to be quite a popular set. In fact, I've already had an order this morning from Anne. Thank you so much, Anne. And I haven't even got you a catalogue yet, which I know because I'm waiting for something, a thank you gift to come. And I've seen some wonderful, at first I thought, why do I want a card with seagulls on? But oh my goodness, I've seen some amazing cards. If anything says UK in a stamp set, it's seagulls pinching your food. So there are some amazing cards. In fact, the cards that I've seen are better than these two in the brochure. So that's that. I haven't got this stamp set. I have got the embossing folder, but I don't need to really show you that. I haven't got those papers. I have got this to show you, Pick a Season. So this is a lovely tree stamp. And then you can stamp different things in the tree. I think it's quite quirky, this, depending on what time of year it is. And it's a bit sort of weird because you wouldn't maybe have these in a tree, but it's quite cute. So you can put hearts in for Valentine's, you can put shamrocks in for St. Patrick's, then we've just got roses for general one, then you've got leaves, so you can make it just a normal tree, which I thought was quite clever. And then there's eggs for Easter, a little fence and clouds and grass. I thought that was really cute, really good idea. I haven't got this dancing set, and I don't know why I've not got it, but I will be getting that soon. So that's another freebie. These are all the £55 ones. Then you've got the sequins. Then we have these papers here, which I have. Oh, look, I found some more of those papers. I have these here. Just going to give you a brief little view of them. They're like florals and watercolours, a 12 by 12. It's a proper pack. They are on my video that I shared on YouTube showing the celebration and new catalogue stuff. So they're a celebration item, and I have got a couple of projects to show you with those. Again, those cute little treat cards. So what I've done is I've tried to do them in a few of the different suites just to show you. So this one I've done that way round, so you can do a little note card like that. How cute do they look in the envelopes? They're so easy to do. And then here, just another simple little one. So that's that. And then we have the more expensive freebies at the back for a bigger spend. Okay. And if anybody would like to join Stampin' Up and take advantage of the starter kit and join in my team, then there's a couple of options. I never talk about this enough. Option one is it's £99 to join, and you normally get £130 worth of goods. This is UK that I'm talking, and it ships for free. Okay. And you can choose, option one is you can choose to have 2 sets of markers. Now these are the ones that are good for writing and for colouring in on the actual stamp. They're not really like blends for shading and blending, because they're not an alcohol marker. But you can have 2 packs of those from any of the colour families and that stamp set. Okay, so that's quite a lot of value. It's like an additional £90 in value. Or option 2 is you can choose to have £30 extra. Now you already get 130 for your 99, so you can have 160 for your 99. So that's just me going through that with you. And then the last thing I want to talk about is the next coffee and card. I've mentioned it a few times. I just want to share some makes with you. So I shared these last week. Here's a couple of the cards that we'll be doing. It's not going to close. Bookings are not going to close now until next Tuesday. We start on the 28th. But here are some little cards that I have done using, and we are going to do these. You're going to be able to do 3 of these on one of the weeks. So we've got 2 little ones there. And then this one is my favourite one because it opens like that and it says birthday wishes. Okay, So I just thought that was nice to pop some money in a little envelope. The papers are gorge. So yeah, we are going to do this as one of our weeks. Now, there is an option. There is an option just to have the papers and use your own stamps. Or you can have the bundle, which has the dies and the numbers and everything on it. This is the stamps. These are the stamps. Okay. So I just wanted to share those with you. Right. Have I spent 10 minutes? No, I've done 15 minutes. Right. I only wanted to do 10 minutes. Okay. Doesn't matter, does it? Right. I've got my glass mat out because I'm going to be using my craft knife this morning. So if you remember last week, and I've totally forgotten how to make this, so we're going to be learning together. I shared with you this card. Okay. And it's just a little pop-up. All right. And so you should have in your kit a card base. You should have some ribbon, by the way. I've not cut mine. Card base that opens like that. You should have some pool party, and that's to do 2 houses. And then you should have that die cut. And then you're thinking, well, where's the rest of it? Well, you should have in your big pack this sheet of basic beige that we've never used. I'm wondering if I put the ribbon in here, actually. I did cut myself some. No. But I'm going to use that. Okay, so. Right, there's not a lot of stamping today. It's more like assembling. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the inside first. Let's do the trickiest bit first. So it's 9.5. I've got to get this right. Let's do it by 14 and then see by 28. We might need to trim a bit off, but yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab our trimmer and we're going to cut it at 9.5. So we'll cut this piece off, okay, by 28, which means we're going to open that up. Oh, I've got 13 of you on now. Please do say hi if you're watching. And then what we're going to do is we're going to score it. We cut it at 28, so we're going to score it at 14. Okay. And then I want you to fold that inwards, actually, like that. It's sort of the opposite way to what we'd normally do. And then what I'm going to do is just pop it inside here just to check whether I've done that right, if it looks okay. Yeah, it looks a bit short. Okay, so ignore that. We're going to cut it a little bit longer. So if you haven't already, I'm going to give it another 0.2 at each end. So this is why we've got this spare. So I can cut this to 9.5. And just check the front door. And I'm going to cut it to, I'm going to actually cut it to 29. It's easier. I think that's what it should be, 29. And then I'm going to score it at 14.5. And let's see how that looks. We can always trim off, can't we? Yes, that's what I should have said. I got that a bit wrong. So it's 9.5. And I mean, it's probably about 1 millimetre out, but it's fine. You can trim a millimetre off at each end if you want. Technically, we probably should have cut it at 28.8 and scored at 14.4, but it's up to you. So that's going inside, and this piece that I cut in error, it actually needs to be 9.5 anyway, so it's the right width, and it needs to be 13.8. So I'm just going to cut that, and I've got that for the front. Okay. While I've got my trimmer out, I'm going to cut this piece to 9. By 13.3, and that will go on there. Okay. Right. So that's for the front, and then we need to tackle this inside piece. So what I have done is, if you can see there, I've created a little tab, yeah, and I'm going to get my ruler out. You probably need a ruler. And it's 2 centimetres in width is the tab. So we just need to do a little bit of math. So we need it to be 2 centimetres in width, but we need it to be in the centre. Okay, so I don't know where my pencil is. Here it is. Always need a pencil. So it's 9.5, so half of that is 4.75. It's not the easiest, but there it is. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to 1 centimetre to either side of this, like that. Okay, and then yeah, just made it like a little square. You just want to measure. You can actually, if you've got a grid thing, you can. I just want to come down 2 centimetres. And then you need to do it at the top as well. Oh, we nearly did 2.5 then. Okay, so basically what we're doing is we've got 2 centimetres there. That's in the middle. And then I've measured down 2 centimetres there, and then there and there. So we're going to cut with our craft knife. We're going to cut down there, and we're going to cut down here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is line up my ruler, line up this on my grid and make sure it's straight. And I'm going to grab my craft knife. Must be careful with this, girls. I'll take the lid off. Oops. Just moved it all. I'm just going to go from one dot to the other, like that. Okay. And then what we do is you actually fold that the other way. Okay, so if you pull that out, fold it down like that. I appreciate this isn't easy, but then you have, it's a bit lopsided. Then you have your, I don't think the measurements were the best, but there you have your, no. It's because I've not folded it right there. I did do it. Okay, let's just do that again. That's better. Yeah, make sure you come right down to the little dot. Oh, that's better, a bit better. Okay, so we've done that and we've done that. And what you can do is you can actually stick that down, all right? Or you can rub the dots out if you want to. And what you might want to do, what I should have done, is pop it in your trimmer. Don't trim it though. Don't trim it. And if you want to, you can score between the two dots. You know, like that. It's a bit trickier, but you can do that. Yeah, that's better. Okay, let's glue that down. I don't think you'll be making two this morning, Sandra. I think my glue's frozen up. Go and glue that down. And there we have that. Okay. So let's glue our front bit together. Oh, brilliant, Sandra. So that's going to go on here, but I need to put my ribbon round first. Now it looks like I'm on a new pack of ribbon. This is the basic beige. Oops. Okay. And where did I put the other bits? Let's just trim them off. Those scissors are not my ribbon scissors. I will be sorting that out shortly with my decent scissors. Here we are. So have I got that in the middle? Not quite. So we just need to punch two homes from here. 1, 2. And I've also punched out, you should have some strips left over like this. So I've punched a little heart in basic beige. And it's up to you which side you want the chimney. And I'm going to stamp, oh, I've not got pecan pie out, so I'll use early espresso. And I'm going to stamp welcome. There we go. That's going to go on the front. And then I'm going to stamp from our home to your, our house to yours. Oh, it's not actually taken as long. Mind you, there's not much stamping, is there? So we just need to sort of decorate that now. Let's stick this to the front. So just a reminder, if you're watching on delay or replay, please leave me a comment. I'd love it. I did respond the other day to last week's, so I am up to date with those. And it is new catalogue day. Well, it's new everything. There's absolutely so much going on. There's about 5 things happening. So I am having a 80% Stampin' Up day today. So please feel free to contact me. I should be sending a newsletter out as well, hopefully. I did send one out at the weekend to remind people that it was new catalogue day, but you can't show any pictures of the inside of the, you know, the products until it's live, so I need to do that. And then I need to decide what I'm using for the next coffee and card. Which will start, I need to, probably be in March, that one, won't it? Have an idea. There's new scrapbooking things for me are the best thing. Oh, hey, Jan. So this is the last week. This is week 6. We've got a bonus couple of weeks for the next 2 weeks, and then so what you do here on the inside is you only need a little bit of glue on the bottom. It's actually probably easier to put the glue on the tab rather than on the house. I'm just You could pop it down like that to make sure it's stuck. Oh, thank you, Anne. That's lovely of you to say. Thank you. They've been a little bit different, haven't they? They've not involved a lot of stamping. There's been a few more techniques and little things like that. I've enjoyed them too. So the next round is very spring-like, soft colours. I shared at the beginning, near the beginning. So if you've joined us late, please feel free to go back once this live has ended and take a look. But yeah, it's all about well, I'll just do a quick flash. Well, not literally. It's all about the spring colours. So yeah, that's today's make. Hope you've enjoyed how to do that. Learning. Right, it's that time of the coffee and card where I get all the designs out and we line them all up. But I've got a slight problem. I've lost one. I can't find week 4 and I know which one it is, but I can't for the life of me find it. It's the white one with the navy, the very simple one. And I've got something funny to share with you actually. So it's the white one with the aperture cut out and the navy linen thread. Goodness knows where it is. But yeah, here are 5 of the weeks. So I think week 1 was actually my favourite one. But what's really interesting is I thought this one, oh, it's a bit basic, this one. You know, I showed you we use the different elements and I showed you how to do the heart and things like that. It's had the most views on my YouTube, I think, out of all of them. Well, I can't include today's because obviously it's only just aired. But out of the others, at the time of me looking, it had the most views. And it's really strange, isn't it? Because I thought it not that was the worst one, but maybe was the weakest design out of them. And I'm cross where that other card is because I'm so good about putting them back. I put them all in the same bag each week, and then I put the next coffee and card in there. So I don't know where it is. But luckily I've got a photo of it so I can do my roundup image for my socials. So that's fine. But yeah, thank you to everybody who took part or who watches every week, even if you don't take part. I do appreciate you tuning in. So the next 2 weeks I'm going to be doing bonus projects, probably do something with the sequels next week maybe. And the week after, who knows? But it's 11:10. I'm going to go get a cup of tea because my coffee's gone cold. And I've got a couple of orders to pop in for classes and things. So, Betty, I need to check on your celebration choice if you're still here. It's snowing there, Betty. Oh my goodness. Are you all right for food and provisions? Has your son sorted you out, Betty? And has he brought you your parcel yet? If not, I'll send you the link to the celebration brochure so you can choose a free item because you've signed up to the option B for the next coffee and card. So you get to choose a free celebration if you go for option B. So yeah, thank you. I'm going to put these all back in the bags. I do love doing my coffee and card. It's round 45 next. I mean, we're not going to be far off round 50, are we, soon, which is pretty scary. In April, it will have been, oh my goodness, I need to do a big bumper. Because in April, it will be 5 years of coffee and card. Wow. I started April 2020. It's not complicated, Betty. You just need to choose something for free. So, yeah, right. I am going to go make a cup of tea. Thank you for watching. Happy New Catalogue Day, and I will see you all soon. Bye.